What's up, everybody? Magic with RacingDudes.com. I'm back to talk about another Kentucky Oaks prep race at Santa Anita Park. This time we're going to the Grade 3 Las Virgenes Stakes on Saturday, January 28th. It's race 2 on the card. It's a Kentucky Oaks prep race. And, you know, last time I was on here, I was talking about how badly I wanted to play against Justique. And I went with Ice Dancing, and she got the job done. Well, Justique kind of scratched out of that. So I didn't get the chance to beat her at a short price. I'm going to try that again today, though. We'll see if I can actually make it stick this time. Field of 6 fillies in here, and I'm going to go with the rail horse Faiza, however you want to pronounce it. She's going to be a winner here for trainer Bob Baffert. She's 2 for 2 to start her career on a super impressive debut at Del Mar. Pressed the pace, won under a hold in a blazing time, 109-1 for 6 furlongs. I thought that was a super prep for the Grade 1 Starlet, and she went on and won that race. It was not an easy win for her. A couple horses that finished second and third are going to show back up here. We'll talk about one of those in a second here, but you know, that was a huge step up for her to go from 6 furlongs to a mile and a 16th routing at Los Al, and Los Al can be a tricky track to run at. Sometimes horses take to it, sometimes they don't. She got the job done. Fleming Pratt's going to be in Oaklawn Park on Saturday to ride a couple of Derby and Oaks potential horses. Ramon Vasquez picking up the mount here, and Vasquez not having the best meet overall, but when he rides for Bob Baffert, he's pretty darn good. 27% winners from 26 mounts, positive ROI. Those are good things. So I like Faiza to get the job done here. I think the fact that she sat off the pace and was able to sit kind of a controlled tempo after going so fast in her debut and still get the job done. Remember, Los Al actually has the longest stretch, the longest dirt stretch that is in North America. So very impressive that she was able to get the job done. I think third start, now that she's got that route try under her belt, I think this is a good spot for her. I think it's going to be a repeat of the Starlet Stakes finish, and you're not going to get 12-1 this time on Pride of the Nile, the 4 horse. She's 3-1 on the morning line, but keep in mind, Los Al is a track that can often play pretty favorably to turf horses, and trainer Doug O'Neill likes Pride of the Nile so much, they debuted her in the Juvenile Fillies Turf Stakes going 2 turns at Del Mar. She actually finished 4th, and not a bad effort at all after being well behind the field. Won her next 2 starts, both turf routes, a maiden special 8 and an optional claim at Del Mar. Went to the Los Al Starlet, and she was way behind early. She stumbled out of the gate, didn't have the best start, but jockey Juan Hernandez, rode her very well. She didn't have the same fight that Faiza had, couldn't get by her in the stretch there, but a very impressive effort. I don't think it's going to be as close this time as it was in that race when Faiza got the job done by a head. But I do like Pride of the Nile to get second, and I'm going to put Justique in third for the same reason that I was against her in what was supposed to be her last start. This horse, 3 starts, all 3 times, slow out of the gate, very slow. She's not a good gate horse. And if you look at her works, she's not been practicing coming out of the gate, and that is concerning to me. A horse that has had, time after time after time has struggled to get cleanly out of the gate. When you're sprinting, you're going 1 turn, you can kind of employ that really devastating late kick that she seems to have. You can use it effectively, but when you're going 2 turns, I mean, look what happened in the Chandelier. She broke last of 7. By the way, never closer than 10 lengths at the opening quarter mile. She's been 10 lengths behind the leader at the opening quarter mile in all 3 starts. That's bad. And when you face horses like Faiza, who looks like she's on the up and coming for Baffert, you're never going to be able to catch her, especially not going 2 turns. I think Justique is able to get by some of the slower horses, some of the horses that don't really belong in this spot. I expect Broadway Girls, the 3 horse, the other dog, to go out and set the pace, try and press Faiza a little bit, see what she can do. But I think Broadway Girls might end up fading off of a bit. Justique, I think, ends up getting up there for third. If you want to play a price horse to try and even in the bottom of your trifecta underneath the top 2, take a look at 2 Sweet Trouble for Phil D'Amato. She is a maiden, but both starts pretty good. Flavia Pratt rode her her first 2 tries, especially that last try at Santa Anita going 6 furlongs really caught my attention. She was really wide through and off the turn. Wasn't any match for the winner, who was pretty impressive, but the fact that she was able to make up ground, that she passed horses after starting last and finished of 6 and finishing second. She was 5 lengths clear pretty much of third place in that spot. I thought that was very impressive. So if you're looking for a nice horse underneath to spice up your exotics, the 2 Sweet Trouble at 12-1 on the morning line looks pretty good. But again, I'm going to go with Faiza. I think Faiza wins. I think it's a lot more like her debut when she won by 3.5 than the Starlet when she won by a head. Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Make sure before you leave, hit like on the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't yet. If you haven't, I don't know what you've been doing, but let me tell you, we've got tons of great content continue to come out. Pegasus World Cup and the World Cup Turf. We have the preview and picks for that right now on our YouTube channel. We're going to have previews and for every Derby and Oaks prep race moving forward. We also have tons of replays of horses that are going to be hitting the Derby trail. You might not be able to find them very easily or not at all over on YouTube, but we've got you covered at youtube.com/racingdudes. And of course, check out the inside track to the Pegasus World Cup wagering guide. Most importantly, good luck playing Santa Anita on Saturday. See you at the track. RacingDudes.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track across the country. We're ramping up for the 2023 Kentucky Derby, and we want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to Racing Dudes YouTube channel and click the notification bell so you never miss a single video. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.